Hello everybody, welcome to Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and today on the channel we're going to be reviewing the Iron Man Mach 2 and also the Spider-Man Armor Mach 1. Also, I was in GameStop today and just so happened I found the Mach 1 Spider-Man armor suit, so I just went ahead and bought it. I got a good deal on it, 10 bucks, not bad at all. Also, this Iron Man is from ZT Toys, and I got 5 other figures so far from them, of the Iron Man suits, and they all are just wonderful and amazing. They also come with a nice box set, which is also cool, and it comes with a lot of accessories as well. And my Infinity War one is the one with the most accessories, but we'll go over that on another video. But on this video, I just want to take a time out to do both of them at the same time since they both are silver. And Spider-Man is the silver and black one, so why not? So the first one I'm going to go with is the ZT Toys Iron Man Mach 1. And when I first saw this thing on Amazon, I didn't even know that this even existed. But I just went ahead and bought it, and when I got it home, man, it was just, I fell in love with ZT Toys and what they had to offer. Now, the articulation is good. It's not the best, it's not the greatest, but it is good. And I tell you right now, McFarlane's articulation is better than this ZT Toys, but this Iron Man still has really good articulation, and for what it's worth, 50 bucks, they did a really good job, and it's an Iron Man suit, so of course it's going to be limited on articulation in real life anyway, so why not be limited to articulation in a toy? So anyways, Iron Man, the movie part 1 was, I think, to me, the best movie out of all 3 Iron Mans that came out. The last one was retarded. The second one was alright, and the first one was really, really good. And as far as this guy, the way that ZT Toys did him, this dude is fully detailed from head to toe. Even with the joints, everything is fully detailed, and that's what I love about this figure. Now I'm gonna take this Iron Man off. Move Spider-Man out the way, and then look at that, guys. This dude is fully detailed all the way. The figure just looks great. I love the way they did all the little dots to make it look like real metal. And then I love for the fact that this is like almost like glass, and even his eyes, you can see through them. They're white, but you can see like they have like a clear lens on them. And then you can see the details right here in his joints, also in his knees. When you bend his knees, there's still detail in them. And that's what I love about ZT Toys. They do a really good job with their figures. And then look at the detail in his neck. And if you're a Marvel fan, I suggest that you consider yourself, especially if you love the 7-inch line and not favor to the 6-inch line, I suggest that you should look into ZT Toys for their Iron Man suits, because they do a really good job. And I also saw in Target today Iron Man, the new one that they just bought out, and it's like an old version of Iron Man. And I skipped out on that one because I don't collect 6-inch figures unless it goes good with my 7-inch line. And usually with the Marvel Legends, there's always the taller figures. But with the Spider-Man, I went on and got this one because this one, I like my Spider-Man smaller than the average 6 feet height for the figures. So therefore, I like him shorter when he's next to Iron Man. And that's the reason why I got this guy. And I'm still looking to try to find another Spider-Man suit, the original Spider-Man suit, to go with my Marvel team that I have from Diamond Select and ZT Toys. So now we're going to go over the articulation real quick with his head. You can look up that way that much. You can go down that much. He does have an ab crunch. You can't turn that much. You can turn that much. You can almost do a T-pose. Now this joint right here, if you see in the shoulders, is on a ball joint. And it goes all the way around. It rotates. Here, you can move this out the way so it won't get in the way. So you could do almost a T-pose here. And I like for the fact that they added that piece in there. And it goes up and down. It can even, when you pull it down like that, go down like that when you do certain pulls. It can go in a little bit. It's not working right now. Also, you have a swivel right here. And I'm glad they did that. And that makes it really good, especially when you put him in flight posing. Also, he has an elbow joint that goes that far up, that far back. Look in the back, even the back is fully detailed. Also, he has his hand right here. You can move it all the way around. You can pop this joint right here to switch out his accessories. And we're going to go over that after I'm done doing the articulation. But he's real easy to switch out his hand. You just take it out like that. And then that's the little ball joint that is on it. And you just pop it back in like that. Real easy. Not hard. And then his thighs goes down like this. For more articulation. Go all the way up like that much. You could go all the way up that much. You can also swivel this a little bit to give him a better stance. You can swivel that way that much. Also his knees, kind of double jointed, but not all the way double jointed. But look at the detail in his knee. It's pretty nice. And then also his foot is on a ball joint as well. And then look at the detail on the shoes, on the boots. It looks really good. ZT Toys did a really good job with the details on this, on the Ironman figures. And it just looks great. And I'm just so glad and happy that I got the Ironman line. I found this line. And I've been sticking with it ever since I got this one. And now I have a lot of them. Plan on getting some more as soon as they bring them out. But just certain ones now. Not like every last one of them. I'm not that crazy over Iron Man. But I do love Iron Man. I do love his suit. And I do love the first movie. And the other ones were alright. The third one was dumb. Watched it once. Never watch it again. Now with his accessories, he comes with 3 sets of hands. Flight pose, shooting pose, and then regular posing. Regular open hands. So he has his flight mode. He has these. And then he also has his closed fist one. And then his regular hands. So actually it's 4 pairs of hands. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Comes with 4 pairs. And then he comes with 4 fire effects. And then he also comes with a stand, which I already took out. And I'm using it for one of my Ironmans already. So good job, ZT Toys. And if you're a huge Marvel fan, this is a must-have. Especially if you collect the 7-inch. I prefer to get it from them rather than anybody else. I even got this over the Diamond Select. Diamond Select has really good detailed figures, but their articulation sucks. Therefore, I still collect them only because I want Marvel line and I like Marvel. And then I would like to have DC and Marvel at one time. Like put them in a scene where they're all going against each other for pictures. So next we're going to be doing the the Spider-Man Mach 1 armor suit. So at first I kind of regret buying this figure, even though he was cheap. The tag price was $25, but $10 I got him for, so not bad. But actually seeing this guy when I took him out the box and then felt his movement, his articulation, and the way his face looked, it looks really, really good. And I'm kind of glad I got him. Actually, I fell in love with this figure. I do have another Spider-Man, but that one is a little bit smaller than this one. And it also doesn't go well with my 7-inch. This one does. Like I said, I prefer my Spider-Man is a little bit shorter than the average height of the 7-inch line. Because he's more like a kid. And I like my Spider-Man to be more like a kid than an adult. If I want an adult, I'll probably get one later from Diamond Select. But as of right now, this goes good, especially with the Iron Man. You put them in scene together, they'll look great. But this figure is really, really good. The articulation is great. It's like any other Marvel Legends. Come with his webbing right here, 2 effects. And then he also has 2 pairs of hands, 2 closed fists, and then 2 of his spider webs hands that I call them. So they did a really good job. I mean, you can see right here, the details really good. And they went all out on this figure. And then even on here too, you can see the little circles on his hands. The silver on there. And then if you look at the suit just looks really, really good. And the paint job on this boy is just nice. They did this armor suit really, really good. And I like for the fact that it looked like it's like kind of beefy and stiff, but it's not. He has really great articulation with, even though with all the silver on him. And then you turn it on the back. The back, I like the spider logo. It reminds me of the old old game that we used to play back in the day. I think that was on Nintendo 64. And then really back in the day in the 90s where we found love with Spider-Man. I think it was like 7 or 8. And when they brought out the Spider-Man cartoon, and that was just amazing right there. That was like one of my favorite cartoons back in the day. Fox 11, I think it was. But yeah, this dude has awesome movement, swivels here, double joint elbows, where you can move his wrist up and down. Also, he could look that far up. I'm surprised he doesn't look like super far up, but his head ball joint is different from the rest of the Marvel Legends ball joints. But he could look that far up. He could look that far down. He has an ab crunch. He could do a T pose. He has double jointed knees, swivel at the thigh, and he also have his foot articulation, ankles, up and down, and it does move sideways. It has a rocker on there, so they did an awesome job with this figure, and I'm just glad that I actually didn't pass him up, because I was like 90% gonna pass this guy up, and then at the last minute, I was like, you know what? I can't find nothing else at GameStop. Everything's gone. There's no new stuff coming out. There's no new toys there. So, like, I might as well just get them. I already got the collectibles that I need from them already. So, why not just go ahead and get this guy? So, I'm just glad I got him. I know this figure already been out for, like, almost a year. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give this video a like. And then subscribe. Help support the channel, guys. I really appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Just help me out. Help me grow this channel. And then, like, if you have any questions or you want a conversation, just let me know. You could do it online anytime. Just hit me up in the comment section below. Ask questions. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you want me to review next. And like I said, I've been here lately. I've been collecting a lot of Marvel Legends, of course. And this is one of them right here. Is my Noel figure. You see how tall he is. Over the 7-inch Ironman too, as far as well as Spider-Man. And then I got my Venom right here. From the 2-pack from these two. So, I'm really into Marvel and I like what they're doing right now. But I really like their figures. But I just wish they were 7-inch. And that's my only gripe and complaint. That's the reason why I don't collect them. But, just thank you for tuning into my channel. Like I said, like and subscribe. Adios.